You talked about how Kobe's parents are selling off some of his memorabilia, which honestly, when I heard about it, I didn't see any problem with it whatsoever. None whatsoever. Because Kobe got married very young, from what I understand, against the wishes of his parents. Mm-hmm. His wife and his parents were never all that cool. Mm-hmm. He pretty much didn't talk to his parents
after that.
Mm-hmm. Didn't give them a bunch of money. Because remember, they were supporting Vanessa's mother for a long time, mm-hmm. until he died. And then that became a problem. But he wasn't doing the same with his own family. So now that he's been gone a certain number of years, they don't have a lot of money, and they have this memorabilia. What's the big deal?
That's true, right? It's because it is Kobe's parents, so you don't know what Kobe was doing for them under Vanessa's nose, right? You don't know if he's sending them 20, 30 here, give to some parents that, because
he was
older.
Probably doing a little something, but he didn't put them up in mansions and was doing it like how the typical superstar NBA player does with his mother and father.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. True.
Right? Most superstars, I'm not talking about the guys who are trying to barely stay in the league. Mm-hmm. The superstar, like the Jordan's dad was balling out. Mm-hmm. He died in a brand new Lexus, which at the time was the hottest car you could possibly get. I interviewed LeVar Ball. He lives in a mega mansion and has a ton of cars, which I'm sure his sons have helped him out with.
Yeah.
But Kobe's family wasn't benefiting in that fashion. Mm-hmm. Yes, there's probably some under-the-table money here and there, but not like that. So now he's gone, and they're trying to scrape by. Were they even at his funeral? They didn't speak at his funeral.
I don't know. I don't think they spoke.
They didn't speak at his funeral.
Because it was, you can see both sides from it. You can see Vanessa's standpoint. Like, you don't want me to marry him. You're saying this about who I am as a person.
Yeah.
And then we get married. I'm pretty sure how she looks at you will not be in your favor. Yeah. Right? And now she's the wife. This is her husband. She has the say so now.
Right?
So most of what was going to happen, it was going to be, if there's no celebrations, there's no parties, she's making those. You can't see the kids. Yeah. She's making that call. Yeah. Right? And he's just there trying to just make sure.
Keep the peace.
Yeah, just keep the peace. Don't want to catch no strays. Right. So, the fact that they do have the memorabilia, they do have these things of their son, whatever, from high school, and the stuff that they gave him before he met you.
Well, no, they had because you could do replicas. When someone wins a championship ring, you can make replicas for your family and stuff like that. I think they're selling one of the replicas, right?
Yeah. Okay. So here it is with NBA rings, NBA championship rings, right? So there's players' rings, and then there's family and friends.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. So they got one of the family and friends. No.
Okay. So
they had the original.
The mother was gifted family and friends.
Right.
The father was gifted the exact ring that Kobe has. So that means Kobe ordered 2 identical rings, which will have Bryant on it, right? So that means, if one cost, so let's say back then, those rings was $10,000. Family and friends, $2,500. So the ball boys and all of them. Uh-huh. But the ones that come directly from the player, that only Kobe himself or Shaq for his parents can authorize. So he authorized the same exact ring. So basically there's 2 rings with the Bryant name on it. Mm-hmm. Bryant has one and his father has one. So the one that's going out is the one. So that means that ring damn near looks the same as Kobe's. It's the same as Kobe's. And it has the Bryant on it. Because you can't put first names and you can't put nicknames.
So what, though?
So what?
So what? So what? His parents are probably, in their 70s at this point?
Yeah, Vanessa doesn't need to buy it because she has the one.
Yeah, she can buy it off them if it was really that big of a deal.
Yeah. There's probably... I
don't see a problem, man.
There's probably stuff that that they have that she can probably want if the kids want it. But why? I don't think she gives a
I'm sure she has no shortage of Kobe memorabilia.
Yeah, that's what
in
I'm
her
saying. I don't think she
I
gives.
don't think that there's, oh, damn, we ain't got nothing and they're selling this
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
No, I don't think that this is
The
that
fact
kind
that
of
she hasn't
conversation.
made any comments is like,
Yeah. Well, why is everyone else making a big deal out of it?
Because it's the thought. It's
Right.
the thought. You're the father and the parent. You're giving your memorabilia to this person, and to their credit, is when we die, it's gone anyway.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Like, you know, they're 70 something, so when they pass, who gets it?
Yeah,
It just goes to auction.
To the kids, probably.
No, they don't have the relationship.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it just so it goes to auction. Someone buys it any fucking way.
Right. Now, I mean, you're famous for scoring 60 against Kobe, but you said that actually wasn't your best game against him.
No,
So when you scored 37,
37.
that's when your best game was. What made that game better in your eyes?
You can get the best of someone anytime, right? It's just the luck of the night for you. And I had to go on that night when I scored 60, right? So the cards was in my favor. As a competitor, it's like anything. He said he's going to shut me down. I'm not going to score 20. He's going to lock me up. They're going to game plan for me. So that game is the biggest threat, right? I'm on his radar. He's in kill mode. He is how Drake and J. Cole is right now, right? Like, I'm coming for you. And that's what that second game was. He's coming for me. Now, knowing him, he's looking for the competitor. Am I going to compete? He don't care about the result, right? If he held me to 20, was it 5 for 10? Or was it 5 for 27? Was it 5 for 30? Did you compete? And I think I was 10 for 30 that game, right? To him, it's like, okay, you didn't back down. You can't. I'm saying I'm coming to shut you down, and you're still firing, fighting to the death. And that's why I said that was the best game, because it was one of those times where the guy is basically saying he's coming in and shut me down, and I know what he means by that. He wants to see if I call it quits. So from the jump ball until I'm subbed out, am I fighting and clawing for my freedom?
What made Kobe different that game from other players that you played against?
Because he was the first one that put out the "I'm coming for you."
Oh,
he became Boogeyman. Right? It's no different than when you know Jason's after you and he's walking and he's
slowly,
walking. Yeah,
with a machete,
and that's what that was. He's coming. He said he's coming. He's coming. When he's warming up, he's giving me that look. Yeah, we're gonna see the day. You know, and it's because think about it. It's all about the fear.
Were you scared?
No,
not at all.
No, because he's taught me don't be afraid. You're just a person. Like when someone said, like when someone told him, "Hey, don't look at Jordan in the eye." That don't look him in the eye. And the first thing Kobe does is. It doesn't look scary to me, right? And that's the thing, because now think about the person who told you don't look him in the eye. Do you think Kobe respected him? No. How are you afraid of another man?
Yeah.
How are you afraid of this? Yeah, he's the black cat. Cool. I'm not scared of Friday the 13th. Actually, that's Kobe. I practice on Friday the 13th. I love it. It's my birthday, right? And that's the type of mindset he was, right? There's only a few fucking people like that.
Yeah, I remember when I interviewed Evander Holyfield recently, he told me that he was fully aware that the way Tyson wins is that he scares you.
Mm-hmm.
You're scared to get in that ring with him.
Yep.
He has a fearsome reputation. You know, he comes in with just a towel over his head. He stares at you. He talks about eating your children, whatever else. And Evander says straight up, he said, I had to show him that I was not scared of him. I had to show him that because I wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
And once he realized that, the fight was over, essentially.
No, serious.
And it happened twice. Even when he got bit, I mean, he was winning.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, depending on how you look at it, you could say that Tyson bit him because he knew he was going to lose and he just tried to get out of it somehow.
No, look, 95% of a scare tactic is I'm beating you before you even got here. So
Yeah.
when you look at Tyson, right? Black shoes, no socks, black trunks, just the color itself, danger, right? Like somebody walking out right now and they got black forces on.
Yeah.
Right? They're in demon mode, right? We already know the look.
Yeah.
So the fact that he's dressed in all black, right? And then he's coming in, he does all the little twitching of his muscles, right? Activating them.
Yeah.
And then he looks at you and he stares. He's waiting for you to break eye contact, right? To see if you're gonna look down, look away. Because he knows once you do that,
Yeah, he got you.
he got you.
Yeah.
So from there, once Holyfield shows he doesn't fear, now it's all on how Mike Tyson's got to come out real aggressive the first 1 minute to see if he can get him.
Yeah. And
And
he
then,
can't.
and then once he realized, oh shit, this is about to be a fight,
It's about to be a real fight.
you now made him bleed mentally.
Yeah.
You made him bleed because everything he's done that leads him up to a win didn't work.
Yeah. It didn't work.
Now, fuck, I got to fight.
I'm not used to this.
Yeah.
I'm used to it 30 seconds and going home.
The whole rah. Hold me back. Oh, none of that shit work? Oh, shit. Now I got to actually try to punch.